Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the G's in my life, 'cause we got it on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. And of course, I knew as soon as I went live, this thing would have started doing that. Okay, we're gonna go through this real quickly. So I wanted to talk about this pretty cool new way of logging in. All right, and of course this thing would be beeping now. All right, so just going over this really quickly. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, so now this is pretty cool because this is a new way of being able to kind of log in or sign up for something, right? And with this, you can just have your browser verify your email address, right? So because previously, I was using like the magic link stuff. So that way, I don't want to hold on to people's passwords. So if I need somebody to log into like a dashboard, I would have a link sent to their email. And then that kind of and so I would send the email, they click the link, and then that verifies them that they are who they say they are because they're in the email, right? And so with this looks like you won't need to send that magic link anymore because the browser, if you already logged in into your browser using the email address, you can use that, which is kind of amazing. So if that's what I think this is, because this could be pretty useful for a project I got working on. So, and this came out July 8th, 2026. Shouts to Rowan. All right, so the title is Test the Email Verification Protocol with an Origin Trial. So it's only an Origin trial. So you set up a whole thing where you sign up through the process and they give you like a code, you put it in there, and that's how they'll be able to allow you to try this thing, right? So now, here we go. When collecting an email address as part of a sign up, sign in, subscribe, checkout, account recovery, or other process, it's common practice to confirm that the email address is owned by the person entering it. Exactly. So existing verification methods like one-time passwords or OTPs, or email verification links, magic links is what I use, require the user to navigate away from your site. This disruptive process can increase the risk of the user, whether a human or an agent, abandoning their session entirely or never completing their authentication process. All right. The email verification API is a proposal that allows the browser to communicate directly with the email provider to verify that the user owns the email address. It's kind of amazing. Users select an email from the browser's autofill or autocomplete suggestion, submit the form, and the site verifies the email address with the provider without sending an email or interrupting the user's flow. That's wild. So it looked like this. So you have like your page, and then so select an email address from the autofill drop down to trigger the thing, and you put an email address. And it said, and the little pop-up will say, while you're signed in, rowan.fyi can confirm demo at rowan.fyi on supported sites, so you don't have to check your inbox. Well, that's cool. I wonder if there's a way, like if it doesn't support it, if there's a way to send the magic link anyway, just in case. I don't know. Like have the person opt in whether or not they want to do it. Like if they say no. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into. So now email collection is a critical conversion point in a user's journey. And Chrome would like feedback on the proposal from sites that want to verify emails, email providers that can perform the verification, and user experiencing the process. You can sign up for the Origin trial today, which I'm gonna try, and follow the implementation instructions here in this blog. It's not like a link. For general Origin trial configuration, refer to getting started with Origin trials. Okay. And you can try it. So with the issuer demo, gives you a mock email account in session, and then verifier. So let's take a look at these. It seems pretty. Oh, that's weird. It says this site cannot. I noticed that sometimes with certain endpoints, because this is the .fyi, I think my ISP blocks them. It's terrible. Like one of my other sites that I know is working, it'll give me the same issue, and so that's pretty terrible. Yeah, so I can't test it on here because I know it works. Because if I go to like my phone's hotspot, then it works. But I have a very stupid ISP, and so anything that's weird like .fyi, it doesn't understand, and it's dumb. So yeah, so I won't be able to test that. I'll test it out later. But let's see, email verification flow. The following sections explain what you and your users need to start the email verification flow and the whole workflow when using the email verification protocol. All right. So we got a verifier, the site that collects the email addresses and wants to verify it. The verifier is also known as a relying party, not relay, but relying party. That's okay. Email provider, the service providing the user's email address, for example, gmail.com. Okay. And the issuer, the service that manages the account for the user's email. Oh, for example, accounts.google.com. The issuer is also called the identity provider. Okay. So this would be our website, or at least the website I'm working on, right? So the user visits the verifier site. Yep. Form with email and nonce. User selects, so in the browser, the user selects the email, so this will pop up, right? And then the DNS and issue discovery from the issuer, which would be like Gmail, I believe, right? Or the accounts.google.com, all right? Then, okay, the set status as logged in. Okay.
User submits a form.
No.
Wow, that's
okay. So the user must be signed into email provider or issuer on the same browser profile. For example, if they use Gmail, they must be signed into their Google account. All right. Must sign up for the origin trial
and provide a token on the same page as their
email. Makes sense. The user must select their email address from the autofill or complete dropdown. If the user has previously entered an email address in the form, it will be offered using autocomplete. If the user has added their email address using Chrome settings, autofill, and password, and under here, it will be offered using autofill. Okay. The first time a user provides an email address for verification, they will see a permissions prompt. That makes sense. This only occurs once per email address. Okay. And then users can manage their verified emails under here. All right. So here, email verification is a progressive enhancement to your existing flow that removes the need for a user to leave your site to retrieve an OTP or click a link. Sites can add the email verification fields to all relevant forms like logins, newsletter signups, account creation, and password recovery. Oh, that's cool. Password recovery. EVP triggers only if the browser supports it. Okay. If no code is received on submission or any of the validation steps fail, you can fall back to your default email confirmation flow. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. So this also means there's no feature detection for the API. Oh, the verifier site treats the EVT as optional, processing it as if it is present in the request. Okay. Oh, at least they give you some code. That's pretty good. All right. And then here's what you got to do here. All right, so autocomplete. Oh, and then there's a random value put in there. Interesting. All right, it's type hidden. All right. And then you validate. Okay. Okay. Oh, so okay. So on my end, I got to verify that email verified when it comes to access true right here. Got that the email matches. Makes sense. Oh, and then the nonce or whatever, the random thing that matches. Okay, so I think I have to randomly generate that, I guess. And the AUD, all right, okay, so yeah, that got to match my domain. That makes sense. Oh, and that the IAT, the issue something token, that is a recent timestamp after like when the form is running. So I got, okay, those are the type of things you got to keep in mind. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is just something kind of interesting. I might like on my on this new project I'm working on, I might actually put this in there. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so all right, let me get y'all back to work because this thing is still beeping and I want to try this project out. And so hopefully when we come back, I'll have what I was just working on. And so we'll see. All right, hopefully it comes out good. Should come out good, I think. I don't know, we'll see. All right, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna send y'all with some traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after the hour. Take a look at the artist's website, listen to music, watch some videos, maybe you'll become a fan. And hopefully I'll have this thing I'll be able to show. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Again, this is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. Thank you. All right. See y'all around. Be easy. Peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When the brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, hero. And everybody says, hero. We spread a love like, hero. I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong.